Hello.
Hi.
Phil.
Sarah.
Jack.
Baby Jack.
Baby Jack. And that is... Oh, we got this lazy Susan. Dope. Pepper.
Pepper, have a seat. Please join us.
I don't have...
She'll be with us momentarily. We are Own It SLC.
What does that mean?
Man. What does it mean? What it is, well, we are a team of artists. We're a formidable force, if you will. Wouldn't you say?
I'm just waiting to see where you're gonna go with this here.
We started out as a little project trying to put on one show, a fundraiser for a treatment center, and it's turned into a lifestyle of putting on performing arts events for people in recovery. Most of the performers are in recovery, and most of the time it's their first time performing ever sober. So that's cool. We've been doing it for almost, 2.5-ish years, and turned into a podcast because of the old Covidius Maximus, and then it turned into here with you guys, and it's been pretty cool to watch the evolution. And we just actually introduced a new member to our team. His name is Harvey. He is a 1990 GMC forward control truck. It's actually a bus. It's a school bus. It was a school bus. And it was painted black and there was a U put on it for the University of Utah because they used it for tailgating. And during this time, Steve Young visited the U. Because it was at the U of U BYU game, and he saw the bus, and he actually went in there. And so the guys at the tailgate, they kind of talked with Steve Young, and he chopped it up. He actually played a game of cornhole with the guys, and he left them. So that was a cool little story passed down. And then a young lady bought it. She was going to turn it into a mini home. Turn him into a mini home. And then decided she wanted a real home. So she put him on the market. We got him for a steal. He's got very low miles. They gutted him out. They insulated him.
And what are we gonna do with him?
We're going to turn him into a podcast/recording studio so that we can bring him to you guys and have you guys come out and record songs, maybe feature you on podcasts. I mean, that's part of the idea.
So that's why he's in a bus, so he can go to different places.
Yeah, he's a traveling boy.
Because sometimes when you're in treatment, you're stuck in there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna come to you.
What else can you tell us about Harv? Any truth about Harvey that you can share with us?
When we first bought Harvey, the driver's seat, was not mounted to the floor. And so we had our friend Jeff come, and he had all of his tools and his drill, and he like bolted Harvey to the floor.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Bolted the seat to the floor so we could drive him away. We duct taped the door shut.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bus door, how it like slides like a closet door kind of.
Yeah, like an accordion.
Yeah, it didn't slide. So we had to duct tape it shut so that we could drive it. What else can I tell you about Harvey? Can you see that baby boy?
Oh, it's a little low. There he is.
Jack.
Yeah, what else can you tell us about Harv?
His finger in the lotion bottle.
Jack helped us work on him. I have a picture of Jack. He has a little red hammer, and he came and helped work on Harvey the bus. He's going to be continuing to help. We don't know what we're doing. We've never done anything like this before.
Yeah, and I'm not a mechanic, but I'm learning stuff about mechanics. And solar, we're going to power the studio with solar power, probably.
I sent a picture of Harvey the bus to my brother, and he was like, "Oh man, that looks like trouble." We're gonna carpet the whole inside. Hopefully we'll be able to find some really ugly shag carpet. Why are we putting carpet inside the bus, Phil?
For warmth and for sound. I think it'll look cool.
What do you mean for sound? What does that mean?
Aesthetically pleasing. Well, for sound, so they did us a favor and they stripped the entire bus and then they insulated it. And then if we add carpet, it'll diffuse it'll deaden the sound further. So it'll just sound better in there, and it'll warm it. It's actually fairly warm.
Is it because
Already.
you don't want echoes in there?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
See, I'm learning.
So it deadens the sound, doesn't bounce all over the place. It's not going to keep a lot of sound out. It's still going to be fairly noisy in there, but that'll be part of the experience and fun.
Now you can see the baby.
And he's a stand-in.
Can you see him?
Say shalom. Oh, he took a step even.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Anyway, that's the. Hold on, let me put this in here. Guys, we're just not very tech savvy around here, but we're figuring it out. So that's the story, the ongoing story of Harvey the Bus. Probably every time we see you guys, we'll bring you an update. So far, what we've learned is they no longer make shag carpet, and they call it some other name, and it's really hard to find old, ugly, orangish colored shaggy carpet. But we're just gonna keep looking.
Yeah. We're just gonna piece it all together.
Yeah. So this month we're gonna do a little writing exercise with you guys called 2 Truths and a Lie. So we just told you a story of Harvey the Bus.
We did.
And there were a whole bunch of truths in there.
There was a bunch of truth,
And there was one lie.
one lie. There's actually some pretty radical stuff that was in that story, and listening to it, I was like, oh, some interesting things going on. Jack likes to steal the show. He does it naturally.
So in the spirit of creativity, we're going to ask you guys to write a story with 2 truths and a lie.
Lie.
And then when we see you on Friday,
Yes, you will read the story to us one by one. It will be our job to determine which is the lie. This might
so
be
hide it good. Hide your lie in
just
there.
write it well.
Also, we want to know what you think the lie was in our story when we see you.
Yes, because we're not going to tell you right now, but there are a couple of candidates, I'd imagine. Anyways, so
Pepper wants to share some lies with you.
yeah, and then we'll give you the details on the writing exercise. Thank you.
Pepper,
Peps.
get over here. Here, you can have my seat.
No, I don't want to sit there.
They need to see you.
No.
Okay.
Do it.
No.
Go ahead, read.
Read whatever you'd like, yeah? Sit wherever you'd like, read whatever you'd like. Jack's excited. Oh, here she goes. Teenagers.
A man split his head in half in a cliff diving accident and survived.
Read us another one. Read it to the camera so they can hear you.
When a person dies, their sense of hearing is the last to go.
Whoa.
I don't really want to do this.
And she's done. So what we're gonna do is you guys are gonna write for, I guess
12 minutes.
12 minutes, get your draft down, and then you guys can work on it as long as you want till we see you on Friday.
But here's the 12-minute thing, let me tell you. So you have the prompt, write a story with 2 truths and a lie. That's your goal. I find it really helpful if you set a timer to just keep your pen moving the whole time and just write. Because sometimes a lot of times the hardest part is just to start. So get your first...
Keep going. I'm just giving them some fun. Get your shitty first draft written.
Yep. And then go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got anything else to say there, Peperica?
No.
Are you sure? What about you, Jack? Say goodbye. Say goodbye. There you go. Bye.